City Heating and Air has been proudly serving East Tennessee for over 60 years. We use only the best equipment like American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning for your residential, new construction, or commercial needs. City Heat and Air.
Air compare.
Well, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Grab a cup of coffee. It's another chilly start to our day, but here's the deal. We're going to be a little bit warmer today, but we're going to have a mix of sun and clouds head our way as our next disturbance moves its way into the area. I want to start you off with a cool time lapse. This is coming in from downtown Gatlinburg. By the way, you can capture this view online live, by the way, easttnweather.com, the East Tennessee Weather app, or even on YouTube. So you can check out live cameras, even online at easttnweather.com. You can check out this time lapse every single day from the previous day. It's always there ready for you to go. But at least we ended the day with plenty of sunshine and some snow-capped Smokies. It turned out to be an absolutely beautiful day, but definitely a chilly one. Good morning, Union County. We start you off with a mix of sun, a mix of clear skies and clouds, but the clouds are moving their way back in, and so we should have a nice sunrise taking shape here this morning due to the fact that we've got some mid-level clouds, and these mid-level clouds are going to stick with us here as we head through the day today. We're talking mid to high-level clouds. It's going to be a little breezy, elevated fire danger once again here today, but we're tracking light rain showers as we get into the upcoming weekend. There's a little caveat. I've been talking about this for the last couple of days. I'll hit that up coming up here in just a few minutes, but a big old warm-up is on the way next week with increasing rain late next week. All right, let's get to work with the big picture and start you off with temperatures here this morning. It's a chilly start for sure. Temperatures have dipped down into the 20s and 30s around the area, so make sure you bundle up here this morning. But again, those clouds have kind of crept their way back in. Temperatures, generally speaking, are a couple of degrees cooler than what we had yesterday. Let's talk about the wind again. The wind has been with us for quite some time, it feels like, especially with that last storm. Wind's going to become a little breezy, a little gusty throughout the day. Nothing too crazy. No red flag warning, no special weather statement by the National Weather Service, but they are highlighting the fact that even though we've had a little bit of rain, we still have some elevated fire danger. We've got a lot of tender vegetation out there. All right, lunchtime temperatures warm into the 40s and 50s, so it should be a fairly nice lunch hour. Chilly, but afternoon highs are going to be great. Not going to have a ton of sunshine, not like what we saw yesterday afternoon. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds, but at least it's going to be a little bit warmer. And if you have date night or dinner plans here tonight to grab the light jackets, we'll be at 57 degrees as you head home from work and down to about 54 degrees by 8 o'clock here tonight. Let me walk you through the future cast. Here's the cloud coverage that we're hanging out with this morning. So we've got a couple of waves of energy heading our way. But generally speaking, we've got moisture streaming on through with a little bit of ridging taking place. We're going to stay rain-free throughout the day today. But again, a mix of sun and clouds. And I think that's the general rule of thumb throughout from sunrise to sunset. Forecast high temperatures, I should say forecast low temperatures tonight, thanks to the clouds. Are going to dip down into the 40s, so it's going to be a little bit more mild. Now, as we get through the weekend, as I mentioned, we got a chance for a little bit of hit-miss showers. Now, Friday night into Saturday into Sunday, we do have a couple of waves of energy on the way. So do anticipate more clouds this weekend than sunshine, but I think we'll have some hit-miss sunshine. Should be a good hiking day or outdoor day on Saturday. No travel troubles, not a lot of rainfall expected, and temperatures will climb back into the 50s and low to maybe a few pockets of 60s. As we get into our Sunday, a little dip in those temperatures, cold front swings on through. Do have about a 20% chance for light rain showers right now. I'll show you the big picture, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Next week, we're talking about a big old warm-up on the way. Look at this. Next Wednesday, we're going to be at 74. And then as we get into next Thursday, Friday, more showers will work their way back in. We'll highlight that in the coming days. Let me show you the days versus the nights. Nighttime's light green, days the dark green. Again, we'll have elevated light rain chances overnight tonight. It really is not going to add up to much at all. And then as we get into our Saturday and Sunday, we'll see a little bit of activity as well. So let me show you this picture. High pressure breaks off to our south and southeast. Low pressure and a cold front swings our way. It is relatively moisture starved. Not a whole lot of activity expected with that one. But then as we get into our Saturday night and Sunday, here comes another wave further to our south. Now, this is one model depiction that seems to be fairly consistent. However, with that said, most every other model is indicating very light rain showers throughout the day on Sunday. So something to kind of keep in mind. We'll continue to refine and define this forecast here over the next couple of days. But see, from the Climate Prediction Center, I should say the Weather Prediction Center, we do have not much rainfall expected around here. Most of that's going to be to the south. So as I mentioned, we're not going to see a whole lot of rainfall this weekend. That model's probably going to be overdoing it. This takes us all the way through next Thursday, and then this moisture to our south will swing on in Thursday, Friday, and maybe on into our Saturday as well. Hey, speaking of which, let's give a big shout out to Townsend. If you're going to be up in the Smoky Mountains here for the upcoming weekend, we're talking highs in the 50s and 60s, both Saturday and Sunday, so shouldn't be too terribly bad. Next week, Townsend, beautiful hiking weather, beautiful weather to be right up banked against the Smoky Mountain National Park. All right, we sure hope you have a great day. Thanks for checking in with your morning weather update. We'll see you back here at noon. Plan your day with the East Tennessee Weather app. From video forecast weather updates to an interactive radar giving you past, current, and future radar of 2 hours to day part, 7 days, current conditions, access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in East Tennessee, live weather cameras, and severe weather alerts from the National Weather Service. Download the app today to always stay in the know. This is East Tennessee Weather. Weather when you want it.